Hello and welcome to Path of Exile. This is Affliction League 3.23. This is episode 10, maybe 11 of the free-to-play challenge, and we're doing a Bone Shatter Slayer build. So let's get into it. We're just hitting maps, and we're going to walk you right through it and get you right into your first map and explain all that kind of stuff. So let's do it. All right, we're going to do that first quest, and we're going to set sail. Pretty cool. We wake up on the beach again, I guess, and we talk to them. We've already selected a hideout, but I guess you can pick another one. I'm looking up there's a crafting recipe here. Nice. Movement speed and flask enchantments. Now we can enchant and make this thing. We're going to enchant it and make it automated, so it'll use itself. Very cool. And let's go on. We got to talk to Lily, and we'll get her in our hideout too. She's really good because you can push Control Shift or Control left click on her, and like this, Control left click, and it brings up the cell window. So that's handy to have in your hideout. And then we're going to run back right over here. Ooh, also we're going to check. See this long room right here? In this is where we're at, right over here. This is where you can pick up the bonus stuff. And we open it up, and then it says we have to, as you complete more and more of the atlas, you're going to unlock more and more of these rooms, and there's treasure inside that we get. Pretty cool. And let's go over here, and we're going to do our first mission. Now, what I like to do is he's going to offer us one of these, each of these maps for the end game, and one of each ones, and we can pull that up by going like I think G. And we don't even get to see it. Oh yeah, it does. It shows it right here. These are the first tier 1 maps: Glacier, Flooded Mine, Bone Crypt, and Pier. Well, we don't want to, he's going to give us a free one, but we want to ideally we want to do one of the maps that we don't have. So what do we have? Bone, Flooded, Bone, Glacier. So we'll do whatever one that's not done. Let's find out which one he's going to offer. Take map. Pier. Probably Pier. And notice this is a magic map, because we're going to try to run it as magic to get the bonus. And I'll show. If we bring that up again, it says right there, Pier. Here it is. Pier. To get the bonus objective complete, we have to run this map at magic or higher level, and then to get that and kill the boss. So we're going to do that. Let's identify this map and see what's on it. Now, if there's something that says something like or reflect physical damage, well, that could really you'll just instantly die. Or reflect magic damage, elemental damage, that would be bad. Certain things are going to be really bad, but these two, probably not too bad. We're pretty tough, and these tier 1 maps aren't too bad. On this guy though, I have an interesting thing here. I don't do any elemental damage. And then this one, I gotta sail. Let's go do this, and I'll be right back. And let's see if he's coming. That's a long name. Okay, and he wanted 30 of these for 150 of those. Cool. Thank you. And let's go right back to it. Not bad. Quick little change. And let's go back to the epilogue. Nice. I was just saying right here. And let's turn on D&D. D&D. There we go. Now we won't be interrupted. This is what I was showing you. See, now I get off track. Sorry about that, guys. And I have this one. I think I can't take reflected damage. Oh, right there. So I don't have to worry about reflected damage. And because of this one, I don't do anything. I don't do any elemental damage or chaos damage. So I'm in good shape. I don't have to worry about reflex. Cool. So now we've got that. Oh boy. Now we got a bunch of these things here. We're going to be selling these in a little bit. We got a lot of them now. I've been buying them. Good shape across the board. 800 of these. Okay. We're going to run this map. It's going to have item quantity. It's got some nice bonuses. We're going to get the thing for it. So let's go in here and do that first. I'm not going to worry about any of this yet, and I'll explain it. And then we're just going to jump in. This is a lot of important stuff, though. Here we go. Let's go do our first map. Pretty cool. All right, the Piers map. I think this one kind of goes around this way, and it kind of circles back. And we won't buff it. We'll just do this regularly. And you get 6 portals, so you got 6 tries, and then, you know, to kill the boss. We could just run down there and get the boss. And if you're just trying to get the points for completing atlases, we could do that. But I'm gonna fight all this stuff. Pretty easy. I got rid of the AoE, the blue gem, and I went with actually, I'll do a quick show here. Ooh, we got a fields map. Cool. And it's tier 2. Nice. We'll put that over there. We'll run that one too. And I'm doing Bone Shatter, faster attacks, melee fizz, brutality, 2020. Nice. I'll probably have to go to the awakened version to even more damage. Fortify. I didn't like just relying on that other one, and I got new armor here that puts things through the roof. So fortify, so I guarantee to get it then, and damage on full life support. When we put that armor on, it goes through the roof. Our defenses are really, really high. I also bought a cold ring, so if I swap that out, we have tons of resists there. What? We can't wear that? No, we can. Cool, but I don't need it yet. And that'll allow us to set up a setup here, and I'll find some kind of gem setup, because then we won't care about the 50 resistances, because we get an extra 50 resist all because I don't have any gems here. No gems here, I get 30 movement speed, and no gems here, I get plus 25% increased life. Cool. Oh, geez, we gotta do all those. And we'll keep going. Nice. So the very first thing, you're just gonna do each of these, like the tier 1 through 5, you're gonna do, they require them to be magic. Then tier 6 through 10, to get the bonus objective complete, it needs to be rare. The map needs to be rare, so you're going to use an alchemy or maybe an aura binding orb on it to turn it rare. And then the ones 11, the tier 11 through 16, we're going to need to do those as rare plus corrupted. But we can do it. It's not that bad at all. Well, there's a free-to-play account, so I don't know. It'll be kind of interesting. Let's open this and not even look at it. Might be something cool. And not bad. The damage is really, really good with this character. It doesn't even really show but we're at 206. It's a lot. Oh, another map. Nice. And we'll keep going. Oh, I'll use the manual sprint there. Otherwise, it should keep up pretty well. I'll find out where the guy is. I'll be right back. And here it is. It's the gauntlet. Oh, we got to run this. Easy there, easy. And then we got to fight him, and he jumps away. Come on. There. Oh, he just disappears. And then we got to come through here. Come on. And we got to whomp him. And then we got to go this way. Oh, that one hit hard. It's just 2 hits and the guy dies. So we got a bunch of maps. We got 3 maps. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff down here. We got a skill point available. Atlas skill point. And a unclaimed Kirik reward and a skill point. Oh boy, so we got a bunch of stuff here. So I could go out and finish this map if I wanted to, but we're in good shape. Let's just hit back. Oh, easy there, buddy. Nice. Okay, next up. We did the first map. Kirik wants to talk to us now. Let's talk to him and explore the Atlas. That's what he wants us to do. In fact, I think we can pull it up like this. Oh, we got a reward. Let's go do that. Let's go find it. It's right over here. That was the thing I was talking about. And nice. I think this is the paid, like the premium track where you have to purchase it, but this is the free track. So I think it's in here. Nice. And we got a map. And it's a rare map. Interesting. So the rare map's going to have more mods on it. We got 2 rare maps. But we don't have to run them rare. Like this is, we don't have to, but you still get credit. It's rare. It's magic or above for tier 1 through 5. We'll identify this one and this one too. Dual wielding, garbage. Okay. So a lot of mods on here. I really don't care about any of them because none of them really hurt me. I don't need them. I don't need the healing. Maybe mana usage would be a bad one. If I couldn't recoup any mana, that would be bad. That's about it though. On my other character, the Cyclone character, I didn't use mana, so I was in good shape there. It was 0 cost to cast. All right, so we have monsters that gain endurance hit. Not bad, nothing wrong with that one. And I'm just scanning over that. This map's modifiers to quantity of items also applies to rarity. Pretty cool. So quantity, this map would be fun to run. We're going to run this one map. We're going to run that one next. And the other thing is, I've got to come up with a decent way to organize this because, well, you can see it's just a mess already. So I think this is going to be my map tab. And this side will be my chaos purchasing, where I'm using chaos to purchase different currencies. And this is where I'm going to be selling them. So this will be, let's just take them all out of here. And we're going to go like this. Map tier 1, tier 1, tier 2. We'll just go right down. And it goes all the way up to tier 3, and you can do a 3-for-1 at a vendor. So we could turn in 3 of these and sell them for 1. Or we might be able to find somebody that wants to buy maps cheaply, like a chaos each, because that would be kind of a waste to turn in 3 just to get the 1 from the next level up from that. And I think we might be able to go like, let's see, a 1. If we just type in a 1, no, that won't show up. I'm trying to think. Maybe tier 1 like this. 1, no. Trying to see how we could highlight the different tiers. I don't think we could, because there'll be a 1 on any of that. Map tier, no, I don't think so. We could always search by map too, but Bone Crypt and Crimson Temple. This is going to be interesting. Oh, I know how we could do it. We could do, I don't think that's going to show, but if you hold down Alt, these will tell you, and you go over them, it'll tell you which you've completed and which you haven't. And these are all tier 2. None of these have been completed, and none of these have been completed. Cool. And Keurig, let's see what other notes. A skill point. Where am I going to spend that? Right here for now, and then I'm going to try to grab that one next. I just want to have a couple more. I actually have a couple gems that I'm going to be jewels that I'm going to be putting in here, similar to that. Similar, but not the same. And I'm going to have to deal with this one too. Okay. Next up, it looks like we'll just stick that there for now. Oh gosh, don't want to get out of control here on the organization. That's going to be the biggest thing. Toughest thing is keeping control of these 4 tabs. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so now if you haven't noticed, we've done this skill tree and we've been working on it, and it's overwhelming and it's amazing. But now that you're in maps, you have an Atlas skill tree. Well, let's begin this one. There's small nodes. You start right down here, and we have 1 objective complete, and we got that 1 point because we completed the map with, the map objective, which said run it as a magic map for tier 1 through 5. So yeah, we got the thing. And then at 6 through 10, it has to be rare. And then 11 through 16 on the tier, we have to have it rare and corrupted to get a point for it, to get it. And then you get all those, and that's the max points, 132 down there, it says. And you can spend them anywhere. And you can use Orbs of Unmaking to undo it. I think it costs 2 regret orbs for orb of unmaking, but we can get those. And here's the thing, you're going to be wealthy enough to where you'll spend 10, 15 unmakings like it's nothing. It really is. So don't worry too much about this. The thing I think I want to do, though, is I want to try to get the map. It's called map sustain, so that when we're going out and doing maps, we're getting maps back enough so that we can sustain our progress, so that I don't have to go out and buy more maps. It's just a pain to be able to do that, but it's doable. It's not a super pain, but I don't want to have to do that. I want to get maps myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for 2% chance for monsters to gain, for each of the maps to drop an additional connected map, stuff like that. So all these small nodes are usually map related, not always, but all these through here, duplicated maps. This one is increased effective modifiers on your non-unique maps. This one's quantity, but right up here is an interesting node, and it says notable Atlas passives skills grant nothing, and that means stuff like this. This is called a notable. These are like small passive, but these are notable in the sense that they're notable. If you have that on and selected, then it essentially deactivates these. So what people do is they take a lot of these small nodes, they shoot for this, they go right up there and they shoot for that. Let's say we could do this. And what happens is you double the effectiveness of all these small nodes. And I suspect I'm going to need some maps here. So I'm going to look for stuff that gives me maps, more maps, and connected maps and that kind of stuff. So as tempting as it is to go for strong boxes and shrines and these things that help right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go right up here. And then I'm going to work my way right up to here. Let's see. Probably right here. And I'm just going to find the easiest way. We could go just like this. Let's see. Cancel. I'm going to find the easiest way. If we got that, we'd not lose a point, but we essentially don't gain the point. Once we take that other notable. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do we get there? 10. And then that way. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 maps and we'd get there. That's fine. I'm cool with that. And I want to go up this way anyways, so we'll go this way. No big deal. Don't sweat it too much. You can always undo stuff, and we'll go to the next stuff. Let's do the next thing. I'm in my hideout, and we're going to actually swap hideouts. I'm going to get one that's easier to use, like this is easy to use. So let's swap to the stately hideout. See what we've got. All these guys around here. So then we're going to edit it, and let's see what we can move around. Oh, we can move that. Nice, good. Because I don't want that sitting in the middle. In fact, I'll just delete it. Nice. We're going to get the map device. We got to move these people. So I'm going to move these around and I'll be right back. And you can turn them like this and do all that kind of stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, so all I did was I put all these guys. This is the stuff for, all these are the expedition, I think, stuff. June is for the unveiling. So I'm going to be using her to unveil more crafts. All this stuff is the different things we don't need. I mean, you can use them. They're over there and they're important, but they're those over there. Then I've got Lily Roth positioned just like this, something like this. And I'm going to be using Kirik as well. So I put him there. Next, let's get our stash here. Let's see. We'll go to decorations and not the guild stash. Well, we'll put the heist. Let's chop that down. That's fine. Expedition locker. Let's put it right. We should put it right over by the expedition guys. Let's see. Let's put it right. Come on. We'll put it right there. And just, that's fine. I can tighten this stuff. A relic locker. I mean, I can put it over there. I just don't need it yet. Let's put the relic locker down. And there, the stash. That I want kind of out in the open. Very, that's fine, just like that. Because what I want to do, let me show you what I'm talking about here. We'll move that down. When I open this, I want to be able to have her within sight, so I can just go shift or control, left click, and then I do my deals, come right back out, open this up right, right. Is this still on edit? There. Just like that. So I can just go bump, bump, and go right back. The other thing I want my the waypoints, that's fine there, but let's get the map device up there and a couple other things. Decorations. Let's see if we can search up here. No, not the tag filter down here. Map. Map device. Is that it? Yep. Let's put it right there. And then I don't like Keurig there, so we're going to have to move him over here. We'll just turn him that way. That's fine. And we'll close that out. And just a quick look. What about a crafting table? Craft. Yep, crafting bench. We'll put right there. And what about the horticulture? Let's do that. No, I don't think I've unlocked it yet on this character. I don't know. Probably not. ROG, all these are cool. Cool. And I mean, there's so much in here, guys. There's tons and tons of things you can do. Let's put that thing right there. Oh, that's gonna... Usually I don't like lighting effects because they slow things down. So I want to keep things simple here. But we'll put a bunch of barrels there. Oh, one barrel. That wasn't cool. Let's put that one there. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's a little overwhelming. Let's do that right this way. Oh, I don't like it that way. And that's fine. I'm not much of a designer. Edit, minimize, escape, and I think we're good to go. Keurig, June, Lily Roth right there. Heist locker. The heist locker I can just open up, right click, get a portal to go into do heists. I've got my stash right there. People are right here. They can see that I have my stash right there. In fact, I can even move this a little closer for them. Because if people are coming in here to trade, they want to be able to see that stuff. So it's right there. And we'll even be nice and move these guys a little bit back so they can tell who I am, if I'm, that I'm there or not there. That's fine. Cool. And we are in good shape. So let's do the next step. Let's go over Keurig. He's important. We can purchase items from him. Those orbs of making for 2 regrets. There might be a cheaper way maybe on the market, so I wouldn't necessarily buy from here. But these right here, it's interesting. And it looks like it doesn't pull them out of our... we've got 8... Does it require us to have them on us when we buy these? Purchase. Yeah, now it says I can buy them. But look at the price on these. If we do an F1, and I'm going to look up the price, they're almost 1 for 1. So this is almost 20 chaos, and I can buy it for 8. So I'm going to buy these. And the thing is, every time you do a Keurig mission, all of this gets reset. Right as soon as you say, open a Keurig mission over here at the map device, this gets reset. So I'm going to be buying these every time and essentially making about 10 chaos every time I do it. And then, I'll sell them in bulk. So I like that. So let's do that. I'm going to buy all those. Cool. And I don't need this stuff yet. Now, here's the thing. When you're looking at all these to buy, they're really cheap. A chance orb. But then all of a sudden you'll come down here and they start getting more expensive, and then they can get really expensive. Like 5 or 6 chaos each, but it might be important. And what you do is you hold the Alt key down and it'll show you which ones you haven't run. So it's incomplete. So I'm going to buy the ones, let's see, that's complete, and all the rest are incomplete. So I'm going to buy everything but these 2. So I'll just buy that one, and that one. And we'll put them in our thing and we'll be in good shape. So now, tier 2. This is where a map tab would come in handy here. But we're in good shape. So we'll just go like that, like that, like that. And it looks like I only bought tier 2s. Okay. And it sounds like I definitely need some... I would like some of these here. So I can just go like this. Anything unID'd or unidentified? Good. All right, so we're in good shape, and I'm going to run the next map. And let's do a fun one. Where's that one that said this? Let's do this one. And I'm going to put these... I'm going to put these here as well. Because we'll even move them over here. Because that'll remind me, hey, buy them and... Oops. It'll remind me to buy them, and it'll remind me that... to sell them, when we get enough of them. So let's do this. This meets the criteria. We haven't run it yet, so we'll get another point to spend. And anything bad on that? I don't think so. Monsters? No. I do have an app that I can just press a key and it'll scan the map for things that you are concerned about. And then it tells you in a voice, reflect map or... no regen and stuff like that, but I haven't used it in a while. But it was I'd rather do that, just press a button and not have to read all this. But here we go. We can run the map. Let me explain this other stuff real quick too. Oh god, there's chisels to explain. There's a lot. I think I'll get into the deeper stuff about how to add more to your maps. You can even get a 5th map slot here. You can put scarabs in here, like let's say a rusted sulfite scarab. That would force Nico into your map that you're running. You can use the atlas to restrict certain things that you don't want in your maps. So if you don't like this content, you can block it out. You can make it so the things you do want are more likely to appear, or with scarabs will appear. There's a lot to it. Or you got these too. These are like free things. Right now it says 1 and it's white. This is yellow and red. This means for tiers 1 through 5, I've got this. If I click that, with that, Nico is going to be in my map. If I do this, Alva will be in my map because I've got one of them, but then that's going to get used up when I open the portal. If I want Einhart to be in the map, I click that. We get Einhart and the syndicates, because I still have things to unveil too, and there's a bunch on the syndicate too. I mean, this alone could use a half hour to an hour long video to explain all the different things in detail. But I'm going to get Nico in there so that we get some sulfite, and I'm cool with that. Now, there's another thing to look at. These Keurig missions, if you run one, you pull it up like this, he gives you just a bunch of he's just like nice, and he says, hey, I've got some missions for you to run. Now, your atlas won't affect these missions. They'll just be kind of generic, whatever it says, it does it. But he'll give you some really weird maps and really cool things, and rare or unique maps, that kind of stuff. But you can hold these. Let's say you're almost out of maps, and you say, okay, I'm going to do a Keurig mission, and you don't know which one to run. You just hold down Alt, and you can figure it out. You say, oh, there's the map I need. I need to run that one, and it's incomplete. But then not only that, let's say there's 2 of them, and they're both incomplete. They're both the same map, but look at the bottom. It tells you down here. This one is, the mission is to find a stack of divination cards. Well, it's going to be a full stack. That's pretty cool. It could be a really good thing. A divination card, a full stack of that, and it could be really, really, really valuable. This one will find another rare map. So it just depends on what you want. This one is a blight encounter. That one's going to have a smuggler's cache, rare maps, and rare maps. So there's all kinds of things. So what I do out of habit, as soon as I click this and it starts to open up his map and we use that, I come right over to him and I purchase, because it reset it, I purchase the stuff that I need to. Let's move him a little bit closer. I don't like him that far away. Let's do that. Let's move him right there. There. Okay. Perfect. And let's go do this map. Next one. So in general, you're going to be running maps. You're going to look for what the, you're going to pull up with the G key. You're going to say, okay, this map, we've got to do it. And then there's maps that are connected. So if I were to run a few of these, the likelihood that a fields map will drop is very high because these are connected. So I'd get maybe this map, or some other map, or a tier 1 map. And then you go up here and they're connected. So you could get the connected maps are more likely to drop. And then you keep on working your way out and you just keep on getting the different bonuses, using them in your tree, expanding things, and then you start developing your own atlas the way you want with the end game that you really want to play. And it's really cool. It really is. I guess that's the gist of it. We still have to do this too. Do we have enough to do it right now? I think we do. Let's do that right before we go in there. Crafting bench, where did I put it? Right up there? Weird spot. I don't think I like it there. But we should have enough to do that. We have the 5 of those and the 5 of those. And now it's going to automatically use itself. Beautiful. Beautiful. And not only that, I think I want it next to this one so it gets charged up and on a lot more often. It's more damage. And I think this will be up enough for us to keep running. I like that. All right. Okay, let's start it up after all that. Oh, click that again. And then as we progress, there's going to be things up here as well. There's going to be a Maven and then 2 Eldritch things. And those are more complexity. And then there's this stuff up here. We could click that and then it would, the first time using this is free. We'll click it and we'll put it on there. Otherwise it would just be a default one that's free right up here. But this is going to put 2 additional tormented spirits, the ghost things, into our map as well. So we'll have Nico, that. It's a tier 2 with all those mods, and we're going to complete it. So all that said, let's do this. Alrighty. And we're still improving our armor, our gear sets. There's a lot to this. I guess we go this way. Alright. I got to pay attention here a little bit. Not really. I'm in pretty good shape. But we're going to get so much stronger. I'm a little concerned about how we're going to balance everything. Oh, there's the ghost, one of the 2 that got forced into it. Nice. I'm a little concerned with the stash space. I want to be able to manage that smoothly. It'll be interesting. But I think I've pretty much covered the maps and what we do. You're getting in here. You're holding down that Alt key to see which ones are not available. Now, if you have the map tab, it auto sorts them for you into the right tiers. There'll be a little underline. Oh, that's the thing, the Nico sulfite. So I'm going to be doing that too. I should make a video on that with this guy, but I'm going to go down in between maps. I'm going to go down there and use up some of that sulfite, and I'm going to focus on getting azurite out of the mine to get my mining gear quality of stuff up. Well, this is powerful. This guy's really hitting me. I also might switch over to purity of elements. I think I should. That's going to be a interesting thing. Then purity of elements is going to give me plus 35 or plus 30 elemental resists across the board. I'll be overcapped severely, but I'll be immune to 7 different things, so it's just too nice. Ooh, there's a soul eater. Those orange reddish lines, those are pretty powerful, so we got to take that guy out. He gets more and more powerful as creatures die around him. He takes their a ramparts map, a tier 3. Very cool. Let's go over here. We'll grab that, and I think we're almost full. Yep, we're full. And there's still one more of these sulfite nodes around. It's worth picking them up, even if you are full. Depending on the nodes you take on the map. Another one, nice. The nodes you take on the Atlas, you might get Azurite from that. And then also it drops the... oh, and a Rusted Scarab. It drops alteration, Divination card for 10 Alteration Shards. Let's take a look at this thing. It's a Scarab. If we add that to our map device, let's take that guy out. It'll add 3 Tormented Spirits. Pretty cool. We're going to be using up our Scarabs a lot because I'm not going to be selling off 1s or 2s, and I'm not going to be storing them, so I might as well just throw them in there. Why not? Now, if we get some more expensive ones, I might be able to do that and sell them. But the rested ones, I'll just be using up. Ooh, nice. We got our first Eldritch item. I can't believe it. Now, an Eldritch item, oh boy. These are interesting. We can't use them on our uniques, and we've got a unique there. It can be used on your body, boots, gloves, or helmet, but not uniques. So we could use it there or there. Now, we don't have anything on this one, so no matter what, and by anything I mean it's going to roll, it's going to put an implicit on there, and it's going to put one from the lesser Searing Exarch. So let's see. So this is just a flat out buffs. No reason not to use this. Let's put it on there, and it'll add it right to the top. 15% to unnerve enemies for 4 seconds on hit. Really? And what does unnerve? Unnerve enemies take 10% increased spell damage. So that doesn't help us. But if I find another one, I just put it on there. It'll roll it again. And then that's the red Eldritches. There's a blue one too, like Embers or something. And those do Eater of Worlds. That's a Searing Exarch implicit. So you can get 2 of them. You can get a Searing Exarch and an Eater of Worlds. Now this one up here, it has 9 to elemental resistances. If I were to use one on there, it would erase that because that's an implicit on there. It would erase it. But there is a Eldritch mod that does like, I think up to 8 or 9 by itself. So then if we rolled it, that would be good and we could replace it. But I don't even think we'll need that 9. Pretty cool. We didn't get lucky with anything, but it's interesting. So let's go down to looks like the boss is right over there. And the thing is, if you just want to get the point and get out of here and keep going up, which is probably ideal and not mess around and just keep on doing that, unless you need the map drops, because we are dropping maps. Ooh, I think this fight's going to be tough too. Let's see what this is all about in here, because I think it does chaos damage in here. Let's put a portal down. I'm a little concerned. Ooh, we got a chaos ring right here. But 19 chaos, that's not going to make a huge difference. Let's get in here and see what happens. Oh boy. This fight can actually be a tough one. All right, let's do it. Come on. No, we're so strong. We just 4 hits, bonk, 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 done. That fight, if you're not prepared for it and it stretches out, all kinds of bad stuff happens in there, but we're just overpowering everything to the point where I think we're probably going to switch over to Purity of Elements instead of where's Pride on here? Yeah, the 50% one. I think that's what I'm going to go with. It's going to make things even nicer, but I don't need to do it quite yet. But Purity of Elements down in the Delve is really, really nice to have. It's a game changer down there. All right, so we just got another point to spend. We're in good shape. Let's just bail out of here. Looks like we've got another chisel. So, I've got the Delve stuff to take care of, and that's going to be through Nico. Do we have Nico available to us? I didn't see him. Let's see. Where is he? Decorations? Nico. Nico. Is that Nico? You must complete the quest Nico's Fuel in Act 4 to unlock it, and I haven't done that. And then we're going to put Nico in our hideout. So I have to go back there and Nico's fuel in Act 4. Let's take a look at that. Oh, edit. Take that off. Minimize that. Act 4. Missed something here? Right there. Mine encampment from a waypoint. Oh, so that we can go in here. And we can go in there. And it wants us to do the quest down here. I have a Delve Basics guide that goes over all this, so I won't go into it here. But it's on my channel if you want to do Delve's Basics. It's going to explain all this stuff. You're going to use torches, the flares. You're going to use dynamite to blow up walls and find hidden stuff. You're going to get azurite. You're going to... oh, God, I don't even have access to that thing yet. So, and you're going to go into this mine, and this mine is like this. It's just unbelievable. And it's infinite. You can go infinitely down deep or sideways, all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty amazing. Let's go back to there. We're going to spend our point. And I'm going to do some delve stuff. This is where the game begins. And if you thought you saw a lot of stuff, or there's a lot to the game so far, I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but there might be 50 times the content ahead. I think it's safe to say safely 50 times what you've just seen as far as all these, the campaign and all that. You might be 1 or 2% into the game. At this point, the game starts, and then we're going to get 130-ish points on here and spend them all out. We're going to get a bunch of rewards. There's a lot to it. It's amazing. And I don't think there's a better end game for an RPG like this, an action RPG, out there in the world. It is simply astounding, the flexibility, and you can really customize and mold the game to exactly like you want, and just as hard or harder or ridiculously hard as you want as well. So it's really, really cool. And I think we are going right here. And I'm just going to work my way up there and get that, and get this notable first, this wandering path one, and then work on getting more maps, more quantity, stuff like that. And we'll go from there. And I can always undo this, and you will. You'll be changing that, and I'll be doing some delve stuff. I think we're in good shape. Very cool. And I'm going to be working on getting a new weapon. So the next episode, I'll show you what I've done to update things. I'm going to be using scarabs in there. I'm going to be organizing my maps. I'm going to be doing the 3-for-1 recipe, I think. Let's go take a quick look at that. If we go here, if we do a recipe, like, so let's say, that's a tier 3. We'll put it there. If we did something like, I think it's just any 3 will, and then you can change it as well. So we got bone crypt, that. Oh, control cell. And if we do 3, that one gave us a core map. And if we switch this out and we did that, we'd get a forking river. So different combinations give you different things as well. So that'll be interesting, and I'll probably be using that. Now the thing is, it gets a little weird doing it when you're, tier 10, tier 15 maps, 16 maps, and you're going to do a 3-for-1 on that, or a 14 map. Those cost, like, you can sell those for 10 chaos each. So you'll be spending 30 chaos to get a 1. It'll be weird to do it because of this situation here. Normally you could just sell them, or you just collect them and you're good to go, but it'll be interesting. So I'm going to try to keep this organized. I'm going to be selling these off for chaos, get the chaos back up, and then buy more and go back and forth and try to build up my chaos to the point where I have enough divines to where I can upgrade this. I think the next weapon, a decent weapon for me, is probably going to be 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 divines. So you're looking at 1,200 chaos just for a nice weapon upgrade. They're expensive, but we'll be getting a lot of loot too, so we'll be in good shape. And I don't need that. Not even worth it. And I can control shift that right there, shift that there, control that away. We'll use these. I'll organize everything. I think we're in good shape. I've got Keurig maps to do. I can really knock out a bunch of maps to get points, and I'll be leveling up as well. So there's no barriers right now. We're in good shape. We're strong enough. Everything's easy. We're having a good time, and we'll just continue on. So I hope this helps. Have a good one. I'll see you next episode. Pretty cool. I also want to do an updated leveling gear, leveling items guide, but just a neat video for that, because everybody wants to level fast and get to this point. Level fast and easy. So hopefully we'll get one out. An updated version. I did one, and then I'll do a better one, and hopefully I'll come up with a better one in the future. Cool. Have a good one, guys. And I probably missed this, but the important, you can actually roll these and make them, it wants it to be magic, and to do that, it might not be super obvious, but you have a choice. If you want to, and I suggest not doing this unless you're really super juicing your maps, you can use these chisels. If it's a white map, it only takes 4 to get the quality up to 20. I'll do it real quick just to show you what happens. See, the quantity and the quality goes up, and it helps. But if you're juicing your maps, you want to do this. But otherwise, I would steer away from it. These are too valuable unless you're super rich to just burn through them. And then we want to run this glacier map, and we're going to hold it down. It's incomplete. We have to run it at least magic. So we're just going to turn it into a magic map. In fact, I'll even put some of those over there and some of these over there. Because if this rolled something bad that I didn't like, you would just re-roll it with one of these. And buffs on players expire, 20% chance to impale. But the more buffs and the harder the buff is, it's going to grant more stuff. See, if we re-roll this again, watch the numbers at the top. Now it's looks like it got a little easier maybe. Unique boss deals 15 more, and then unique boss has a 20%. So that's cool. That's fine. We can handle this. So we're going to put these down here, because I know we're going to be using, stuff on here to make this. Pretty soon you're going to be spending, it's not uncommon to spend 20, 30. There's people that spend multiple divines on a map, getting it just perfect, running it and investing in it and getting a lot back. So it's really amazing. It's called juicing your maps. We juiced it a little bit right there. Pretty cool. All right. Have a good one and enjoy.